Hi preschool friends, welcome back to another episode of Mr. Beam Reads. Today I'm reading you a book called The Night Gardener, written and illustrated by the Fan Brothers. This isn't about an adventure a boy goes on of sculpting trees. We're going to find out. The Night Gardener. Here's a picture of the neighborhood that the boy lives in. Pay attention to this man walking with a ladder and a rolled up mat. Here's the boy. And here's how it begins. The night gardener quietly set down his tools at the base of the tree and propped his ladder against the tree so he could climb up and go to work. This is the night gardener. William looked out his window to find a commotion on the street. A commotion is like a lot of noise. He quickly dressed, ran downstairs, and raced out to discover the wise owl had appeared overnight, as if by magic. William spent the whole day staring at it in wonder. It looked so awesome! And he continued to stare at it until it became too dark to see. That night he went to sleep with a sense of excitement. He wondered if he would wake up tomorrow and there would be something new. Look at this. Here's the old man with the ladder and the rolled up mat again. And do you see what's all around him? A bunch of cats looking at the moon. The following morning, William was not disappointed. There was a tree next door, shaved into the shape of a cat, and it even had cats in it. He stared at that all day too. Each new day, William discovered a new topiary. A topiary is when you make a shape out of plants. This is in the shape of a rabbit. Next was a pretty parakeet. So the night gardener made an owl, a cat, a rabbit, a parakeet, and then a playful elephant. With each new sculpture, the crowds grew and grew. Something was happening on Grimlock Lane. Something good. The next day, William dashed out of his home and past the rabbit and followed the crowds only to find the most magnificent masterpiece yet. A dragon. There were kids flying kites, kids climbing the trees, kids swinging on ropes, on tires. Families gathered around. People looked on in wonder. And the festivities continued long after the sun had set. They even hung lanterns on the tree. And as William was about to head home, he saw the man with the ladder and the mat rolled up and the walking stick. He thought he looked familiar, so he followed him. And he wondered where he was going, and then he thought, could that be the man who's making all the tree shapes? He followed him into Grimlock Park, and the man turned around to William and said, "There are so many trees in this park. I could use a little help. It was the night gardener. He has a big bushy mustache and glasses and a smile. Under the light of the full moon, they worked deep into the night. They even took breaks with an owl, and they worked so late that William fell asleep, and the old man carried him down and set him next to a tree. And when William woke up, he woke to the sound of happy families walking by, and he also saw a gift from the night gardener. It says, "For William." He gave him a pair of shears to make his own topiaries, shapes in the trees. The whole town had come out to admire the night gardener's and William's work. They had made a giraffe tree, a dinosaur tree, a whale tree, a rhinoceros tree, a bear tree. Oh, that is amazing. Over time, the leaves changed from red to orange, yellow, brown, and then they fell off. And the shapes were kind of hard to see. And there was no evidence that the night gardener had ever been to Grimlock Lane other than the odd shapes of the branches in the trees. It was cold and wintry now. But the people of the small town of Grimlock were never the same. In the spring and summer, they all gathered together to be together, to have fun and laugh and sing and play and eat ice cream and just enjoy each other's company. And you know who else was never the same was William. William started being the night gardener. And as he saw animals, he made them out of the bushes and the trees. Snip, snip, snip. And that is The Night Gardener, as read to you by Mr. B. Thanks for watching and have a good rest of the day.